Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to give you your breaking news, coming and goings for General Hospital. We got lots going on and lots to talk about. But first, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, each and every subscriber. Also, hit that like button, because every time you hit that like button, it lets YouTube know that this is a good channel to send soap fans my way. One of my actually Young and Restless coming on videos is doing very well right now. So I've had a big uptick, so it looks like we're finally going to hit 25K potentially by Thanksgiving, or if not sooner. So thank you everyone who have subscribed, all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. You also can become a member and please share this video. I never say share the video, but yeah, please like and share the video. And also have a membership where you get early access to videos, exclusive videos, and more. If you love General Hospital, I give the members the spoilers for the following week, a week in advance. So the spoilers they saw on Monday are already pre-scheduled to release this Saturday at noon. So if you like getting exclusive information, early information, give that membership a try. So now we're going to start talking about General Hospital, where fan favorite Jane Elliott does return to the show. And this one's not really a shocker because the Thanksgiving episode is coming up. And what would Thanksgiving in Port Charles be without Jane Elliott's Tracy Quartermaine and Monica, and of course, pizza. A big meal. And now they've been doing Olivia trying to do a big meal, but then they make sure they end up having to eat pizza anyway. This one has already started. This next person I want to talk about, it's already started. She's gone, but you may not know that she's not just leaving. It's for an actual switch. So we're talking about Brianna Lane, who played Brook Lynn Quartermaine. She had stepped in for Amanda Setton when she went on her maternity leave. So I'm going to go ahead and read you what Brianna wrote. Lane wrote, playing the role of Brook Lynn Quartermaine on At General Hospital has been an absolute joy and honor. Feel lucky to have been surrounded by such gifted cast, kind crew, and passionate producers these past 4 months. It's an experience that I will always hold close to my heart. She continues, and huge thank you to all of the fans who have been so welcoming to the new kid. Your support has meant the world. Passing the baton back to beautiful and mega talented Amanda Setton. Looking forward to watching what will definitely be a new and exciting chapter for Brook Lynn Quartermaine. Amanda Setton will reprise the role in short order. And so we're going to talk about that too. So there's a surprise person who comes to Thanksgiving, and we know that's going to be Tracy. But it doesn't mean we can't get two surprises, because Amanda is returning, and they're not going to wait that long for her to return. So when I found out Brianna was leaving, I said, they're doing a switch. I can tell they're about to do the switch, because she's had 4 months maternity leave, and now it's time for her to come back. I'm guessing she may come back for Thanksgiving as well, and stick around because she's pregnant by Valentine and can continue the story. Although, could you imagine being pregnant for real for 9 months, just having a baby, only to turn around and have to wear a pregnancy suit and pretend to be pregnant for another, not necessarily 9 months as a soap, but yeah. So we also want to talk about the next switch up, not switch up, but the bad news that we got. Now, here's the other thing. I've been actually avoiding saying her name and just calling her Lulu because I've been trying to figure out how to pronounce her name. I usually, when I don't know how to pronounce an actress name, I usually go on YouTube and I'll search for their red carpets, their interviews they may have done, where typically an announcer will or host will say their name and introduce them to the show and everything. And so this one's been a little hard because, good Lord, I just found out on Young the Restless she was Marcy Ryland. Now, that's not too hard to pronounce. Marcy Ryland, cool, But she decided to switch it up to, I don't know, because it's EMME, and I've heard someone refer to her as Emma Ryland. I saw her interview with Michelle Stafford, where I guess she was on the talk show or something. Michelle Stafford, and she said she refers her as Lil M. And then I saw another piece they refer to her as M. And then she does a lot of red carpets where they don't even say her name at all. They just put it on the screen. So that was a little difficult. So we got Lil M, and Emma. So if you actually know how to pronounce her name, help a brother out and give me the phonetic spelling in the comment section. But we do have confirmation that she's leaving. And I know some of you are like, we already knew she was leaving. They announced that so long ago. No, that's not what happened. They said there was a rumor that Julian and Lulu were being kicked off the show. But, Emma herself, however you say her name, let's just Lulu. She said that she couldn't talk about contracts because it was business or whatever, so she couldn't confirm or deny that she was leaving the show. So when I saw the cast saying goodbye to her, I said, okay, so now I'm going to announce it, because I've announced things before in the past just based on everybody saying something's going to happen. But it was still kind of like rumor, but most likely to happen. Then it didn't happen. Like Days of Our Lives, it turned out that the time jump wasn't a dream. And I'm like, how many different reliable sources were saying it was a dream? So I've learned to sometimes pull back a little bit. And when I saw, this, where her co-stars turned out in force to offer them support. The love in this photo of me, as Kristen Storms wrote, my love for you is the same. You're the Queen, M. And then Nancy Lee Grahn, who plays Alexis, wrote, my sweet one, some choices are made for you, some choices are not, but the ones that are often lead you to the best places. We had Brianna Lane, Scarlett Fernandez, who plays Charlotte Cassadine, Brianna Lane, former Brooklyn Quartermaine, Scarlett Fernandez, who plays Charlotte Cassadine, and former General Hospital actress, went back Young and Restless, Michelle Stafford, as well as Brittany Sarpay, all voiced their support online for Emma leaving, because she's leaving the show. So once the cast and even former cast members start saying, sorry to hear this, bye, Nancy's a straight shooter. And then there's this other rumor, although I'm not sure how's it going to go down. This site, which is actually a reliable site, it says that there's a rumor that Dante and Lulu will be leaving together and they're going to leave town. I don't think that's what's going to happen, honestly, because I think that there's this big bomb that's going to happen, I think, on Friday. And I think that's what's going to take out, Lulu and maybe somebody else. Or it'll be coming relatively quickly. If you look at Lulu's performance on the show, especially the one they have coming on for Friday, she looks really sad in the scene. She looks like she's saying goodbye. So I think her and Julian's gonna be leaving the show pretty soon. Maybe even before by the end of November. So, but I know that Julian doesn't die in an explosion because the following week spoilers talk about him and Ava are talking, and he's desperate to get away. So, also want to mention the other big clue that she was leaving is when she talked about her landlord sold her house and her love Don money and their 3 children, Jackson, Levi, and Dakota. The family was unable to find a new home in Los Angeles, so they decided to leave California for the time being. She can't leave if she's got a job. She instead said, "We, meaning my family and I, have decided to do something completely insane. I have never done anything like this in my entire adult life. We are currently packing up our entire house and putting it in a pod and putting it in storage here in Los Angeles, and with only our suitcases, we're gonna go on a safe epic road trip with 1 car, 3 kids, 2 cats, and 2 dogs. I have been working every single day, Monday through Friday, on a soap opera since 2004, and she actually began her first soap role on as God Likes Lizzie Spaulding in 2006. So did she get the year wrong? Anyway, I have only been in New York and LA. I have never really explored life outside of this bubble. So she's leaving town. She's taking her kids and her husband. Well, not her husband, but her life partner. Let's just say it like that. And they leave in town. So yeah, Lulu is not gonna be around. They tape a month in advance. So if she's leaving now, that means, and they're playing out her scenes now, so we're gonna be seeing Lulu exiting pretty soon, and she's actually finally talking about doing other things other than the show. So that brings us to the last thing that we want to talk about, and that is going to be Rebecca Buddick. Now, this is a complete rumor. Rebecca Buddick went on to Twitter, and without saying what she was doing, what show she was doing, or what movie she was doing, or whatever she was doing, she just simply put up the words "working," and that got a lot of fans excited, thinking maybe she was coming back to General Hospital or working on General Hospital, and was coming back as a surprise, because this is the perfect time for Hayden to come back. Finn and Anna are about to get married, so now's a great time for Hayden to come back and screw all that up. So Alex came, screwed it up some, and now Hayden can come in with the coup de grace and screw up the rest of the way. Now, like I said, it's still a rumor. She says she's working. We don't know what she's working on, but this is the only other thing for you to consider, is that when a lot of people get fired, it usually means they're freeing up salary to bring somebody back. So it could be Rebecca that they're bringing back. It could be a couple of people they're bringing back. But yeah, that's what normally happens. The rumor mill is also saying that there may be up to 6 more people being fired. I'm not going to read those names that they named that were the 6 people, because some of them, I don't see them leaving the show. It would be a real shock to me if they left the show. So I'm feeling like they're guessing, or they have their little wish list about who they think 6 others would be. Because from what I can see, General Hospital is going to have a whodunit, and most likely the person who's going to be the victim of the whodunit is most likely going to be Cyrus. So, because Cyrus has now hurt so many people, everybody's after Cyrus. Taggart, now he knows Taggart's alive. So things are just really the bomb situation. So things are just going to a crescendo where they're going to have to deal with Cyrus, And you know, the bomb was Sonny's opening to strike, and he came after Jason. So we know Cyrus is probably the next person to leave the show. So we got Julian leaving, we got Lulu leaving, and we got Cyrus leaving. That's 3 people. I don't know if there's going to be 3 more to add to that list. But if you made it to the end of the video, of course, like and share. And let me know who you think the other 3 people that that could potentially be leaving the show. If this site is correct and 6 people are leaving, I know 3. Who do you think the other 3 people are? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.